welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because I am interviewing this boss babe right here, Jasmine Elizabeth.
Hi.
Welcome.
I'm excited. Thank you for having me here. I am excited to see what you're gonna ask.
I'm super excited to have you here. You're always traveling, so I feel like I finally got you.
Yes. And I'm always in and out of Miami. So this time I've been here for like over a month now, and I'm planning to stay for another probably another month. So
I hope the weather gets better for you because
because right now it's not. It's looking like Toronto right now. But I've been here for a month and a bit, and it's been like sunny, beautiful weather, hot. This
no
is why I
rain.
came
This
here.
is like we've had like this week of this intense rain. I'm over it, but we definitely need it here, so I can't really complain.
I know.
So if you want to give us a little background and like who is Jasmine Elizabeth?
Okay, so I am Jasmine Elizabeth, and I have been working in the online world for about, I would say, 7 years. And I just recently got into crypto, Forex, financial literacy, and I'm actually in the network marketing space of it all. And I've been doing that for quite some time now, 7 years. And I have a huge organization, and I just work with so many beautiful human beings. I love that I'm able to grow with other people and help them grow, not even just financially, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all that good stuff, and just have people around me who are just like me, who are like-minded. So that's pretty much who I am. I do a lot of other things besides business. I'm not just a workaholic. I actually have this year and last year been figuring out how to balance like the masculinity and the femininity, right? So I've been a workaholic. I love working, but I now am enjoying my feminine side where I get to relax, enjoy what I've been able to accomplish, and just really pour into myself as a woman. I love self-care days. I love going to the spa. I love dancing. Dancing is a huge thing.
I saw that on your page. I was like going through all your stuff, and I was like, look at her dancing. Like, I loved it.
Yeah, so I don't like clubbing, but I would only go clubbing to dance. But then I didn't like that I was drinking, and then I would get home at 4 a.m. So I found the perfect thing, and it was going to concerts.
Oh,
so I would go to concerts, and I would not drink, I would dance, and I would be in my zone, and then I would get home at a decent time. So it's like the perfect thing. And now I'm like, at any concerts there is, I'm like, I am there. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah.
There's a lot of dance classes in Miami.
Yeah. Actually, Dre was telling me how she likes to dance.
Nice.
She's here behind the scenes, girl.
Behind the scenes.
But I go to dance classes in Toronto, like salsa dancing, but I don't know if they have that here, like salsa, like socials and stuff. Like they should have like he's
I was gonna say I think there definitely is because Christopher loves dancing as well. So,
okay, I haven't found one, and that's like I love to just go and dance and like find
there's like dance cruises.
No, like I don't want just the amateurs. I want the advanced, the professional ones that are like they swim me around, dip me. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
That's
so
awesome.
if you guys know any spots, drop it in the comments because I'm definitely down to go.
I love that.
But that's like a little bit about me. I've just I've recently been in. Okay, so before I was very homebody, I've recently been in a more spontaneous journey. Like I just want to be out of my place. Like I want to travel. I want to be here. I'm going to go to the Netherlands next month. I just want to do different things. I want to travel around, meet new people, experience different cultures. Yeah. So
I love that. I feel like I was very much in that space before COVID happened.
Okay.
I traveled a lot internationally.
Okay.
And since then, I just started traveling internationally again, but I'm like, I have that itch. Yeah. And I'm like, I want to just get up and go in 2 weeks and go somewhere. Yeah. Like I'm trying to get a group to go to Paris. I was like, I just want to go to Paris for
I'm down to go with you. Let's go. Good. Because the thing is my girls who are married or they have kids, they're like, listen, you have no responsibilities right now. So you need to do everything that you can right now before that happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I'm always down if you go. Okay, I'm really down.
I'm always looking for people that like, no questions asked. Like, okay, well, where are we going? We'll book our flights. Like, let's find a hotel. Like, I just want to relax, like, just get up and go.
Yeah, that's me. That's me too. Like, one of my other best friends, she's a mommy, and she sends me a meme of one of the memes says, your friend, something about when your friend just tells you, like, what do you want to go to Tulum on Friday? Like, it's like she can't even go because she's a mommy, right? So she's always like, you know what? You don't have any responsibilities. Like, do what you can now. And
that's so true.
Travel, get it out your system, get it out the way. So yeah, I'm always down for Paris.
I love that spontaneousness because I was never like that. I like to plan, like especially trips. I'm like, okay, we could do this, this, and this. Now I'm in this space of maybe restaurants. I like not pre-plan, but I want to do my research, right? I want to know where the good food is.
Yeah.
But everything else, like, I'll book my hotel like as I'm on the flight.
Same with me. My girls get the most anxiety with me. They ask me, Jazz, did you book your flight yet? I'm like, girls, you know me. I will be there, but I will be booking it at on the last hour. Okay, so just go ahead, book it, get the hotel out of the way. I'm gonna do it. And it's like, you save more money when you book it ahead. But I'm just like, I would love to save money, but see, the way that I'm programmed in my head, I just do everything last minute. So it always ends up being last minute for me.
Same. So I did ask a question on my social media the other day. I told everyone you were coming on. Okay. So I have some little questions. We'll start with like really quick, fast ones. Okay. Heels or Nikes?
Heels. 100%. I'm a heels girl. I got upset the other day. I went to my company's incentive trip that we had, and I'm like, I'm only gonna be here for a couple of days. We probably won't have to go anywhere with heels. And then I went, and I'm like, wow, why did I tell myself I love wearing heels everywhere I go? So I just like, I can't. I'm short too, so I'm 5'2". You're 5'2", right?
No, I'm like 5'5". I'm a little.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So I'm like 5'2", so I'm super short. So I always love to just kind of be on my heels, and looks prettier.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm definitely like a sneakers girl, but when it comes to like business events, I just feel like I have to wear heels. You have to. Yeah. Right? It's like a non-negotiable.
No flats over here.
I don't even, actually, it was funny. Someone was posting and was like, what even flats are in? Yeah. And I'm like, well, they had the Gucci, like the slide thing, like the loafer or something. But otherwise, like, I don't even know.
Yeah. No. Drake just bought a pair of flats over there, and she's loving them. She's like, these are cute little business flats that I get to wear if I don't feel like wearing heels. But she's tall, so it's like, it's fine. I would always choose heels.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Okay. Tacos or ceviche?
Ceviche.
Me too.
I love seafood. So
I love seafood.
Yeah, ceviche 100%.
I could eat ceviche every single day if like I'm on like a tropical place.
Like, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's refreshing.
Mm-hmm. I feel
it's
not heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. So we were speaking about traveling. Your favorite place you've traveled to so far and why?
Okay. So my favorite place that I've traveled to has been Italy, Milan. Recently, if I didn't go to Italy, Milan this year, it would have been Tulum, Mexico. But Italy was definitely a new vibe, new culture, experience new people, like the way that people are and how. Yeah, it was just different. It was a new experience. I've never been to Europe. That was the first time I've ever been to Europe before. And I love it. And it was cold it was like fall weather. It was like a little bit chilly. But still, like, I love the art that they had, the old buildings that they had in Milan, like very bougie. I'm a bougie girl. So I stayed in like the first couple of days, I stayed in like the most popular area in Milan. And it was just really nice to experience that. So, and I love the food. So pasta is my go-to. I love pasta, and they had the best pasta. It
was like
there.
To die for.
Yeah. It was so good. So I would say Milan, Italy so far, but I travel a lot, but I haven't traveled to like Bali or Thailand or you know. And another place I like too, Dubai. I really like Dubai.
I have not. It's on my list of places.
Yeah. Dubai is really nice too. I was only there for 5 days. A different culture too. It's like bougie too. Love the bougie lifestyle. So, and then Tulum was more so like more laid back, chill, tropical, and like just
that
relaxing.
Like boho, like chill vibe.
Yeah. So I would choose. I don't know what to choose from, but I would say Italy. But then I remember Dubai, and I'm like, Dubai was nice too. So those top 3 would be the spots.
I know, I love that, and it all depends what vibe you want.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I've been to Thailand twice, but it's different, right? I mean, even staying in Bangkok, we stayed in like, you know, an Airbnb. I've stayed at like nice hotels, and then I stayed at like a hotel that was $16. Like I stayed in like different things so I can get the like feel of everything.
Experience,
But it just depends what you're looking for.
It's like what are you in for? Like what do you want? What are you in the mood for? And you know what? I was only going to Italy for an event. I had an event for my business. And then I'm like, if I'm going to go there, I'm going to get the full experience.
Yeah, you got to stay.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I stayed for like a week, and it was beautiful.
Now, do you feel like a week was enough?
I think a week was good enough. Oh, no. I would say 2 weeks because of the time difference. So it's a 6-hour time difference. I had such bad jet lag.
Really?
It was so bad, and I didn't get over it until a week when I was leaving, and I had adapted to. Yeah, so I would say 2 weeks, like because I was like really tired.
Yeah,
every day.
That was me in Thailand. Like, I went twice. The first time I stayed 2 weeks.
Yes.
And then the last time I only stayed a week.
Yeah.
And same thing to acclimate to the time, and I think it's like 12 hours.
Oh, okay. So 12-hour difference. That's like Dubai.
So it's really hard.
Yeah, Dubai is the same thing too. I think it was like a 12-hour difference as well too, but.
And even like communicating with my friends and family when I was in that time zone.
3 in the morning.
I had like
a
short little like time. Yeah. Like I could call my mom like, hey, everything's all right. I'm not kidnapped. Like we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the time difference is definitely something that you have to adapt to because you have to take like 3 naps during the day, like little 20-minute naps.
No, I would wake up in the middle of the night like hungry. Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's dinner time back home, and I'm starving.
Yeah, and that's why, like, and you want to be able to adapt to it. So during the day, you're not tired. You want to go explore. You want to have the energy for it. So
2 weeks is perfect.
2 weeks, I would say.
I'm planning my Italy trip. All right. So now let's kind of talk about like business and things like that. How did you really start in the speaker world, like becoming a speaker?
Okay. So I actually didn't grow up and was like, oh, I want to be a speaker when I grow up. Like that was never the case. I've always, though, loved being in the spotlight. Like I loved being, I experienced, when I wanted to grow up, when I was little, I wanted to be a singer when I grew up. And I would literally put on a show in front when my aunts were around, when my mom, my sister, everybody was around. I would put on a show for them, and I would be singing Selena specifically.
I'm like, I can envision this right now.
Selena specifically, and we had a basement, and I would put Christmas lights around to make it like a stage. It was the funniest thing. And I literally would be like, okay, guys, I'm ready, when they're like talking in the living room and everything. And I would tell them to come. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to perform. And I would do my performance and everything. And I would literally do like this like performance, like drop. Like when I was done, I'd go like this, like that. And then I would wait. I wouldn't stop doing the pose until they clapped. Oh so I'm gosh, like, I demand a clap. Okay. I'm not going to get out of this whatever it was, like what do you call that? Pose. Like the pose, yeah. So I'm not getting out of this pose until you guys clap, and then they notice, and then they would clap. So that's when I realized, like, I really liked that that vibe, and I'm not a good speaker. So I realized that quickly. I'm not the greatest speaker. Then I wanted to become a professional dancer, because still it's like the show. Spotlight, you know, the show, performance. So I became a really good dancer. I salsa danced, samba danced, everything. I took hip hop classes, everything. And then I stumbled into public speaking, and I did not like it. actually.
I don't think anyone really likes it in the beginning, right?
Because, listen, if you guys don't know, public speaking is the second top most fear that everybody has, aside from death. So that's like the second. The first is death. People are scared of death. The second is public speaking. So yeah, when I got into it, I was just like so scared, but I would see people speak on stage and the way that they would just like own the stage. I was so inspired by them, and I aspired to be that so badly, but I was so scared. And I actually got thrown into the fire by one of my mentors, and he would just like always like throw me in there and be like, just do it, just go figure it out, and just, you know, get on there, get used to being on the stage. And I just didn't like it. I had so much anxiety, and I would go back and forth, pace back and forth to prep for my speech. It was only 5 minutes, and it was a testimonial. So how can you F up a testimonial? It's your experience, right? So, I mean, I started to enjoy it once I kept doing it over and over again. And I think that's a tip for a lot of people, because I know a lot of people are inspired by that and they want to be a great speaker. I didn't at the beginning because it was so fearful, but once you start to get the hang of being on stage and just messing up a million times, because that's what happened with me. I would mess up all the time, but every time I would get off stage, I would learn something, and I would catch my flow. I'd be like, okay, I'm getting my flow of how I should be speaking and what I should say, you just gotta keep doing it over and over again. And then now I love it. I don't think I'm the best public speaker, but I love being up there and knowing that I can get my message across to somebody is the most empowering thing for me. So I think that's like how I got into it. I just always had that stage presence. Like I always loved it. And then I just had to get over that fear and just keep doing it over and over again. I never practiced. Like I never took public speaking lessons, nothing. I just always went in there and just kept getting better and better. I just kept doing it over and over again. Super messy. Yeah. I know.
It takes practice, definitely. Now, How do you prep for your...
So how I prep is
everyone's so
yeah
different.
Okay, so I went through a lot of phases. I would write everything out. That never worked out because you're never going to memorize everything on your sheet, but you definitely do need to know your points and what you're going to say. I don't write everything out. I just have my points, and then I just start practicing. I practice in my mirror. I practice in the car. I walk back and forth, practice, and then little by little, I'll remove like the bullet points until I start to get it, and then I just have like five points of what I need to speak on, and then I go from there. And then a PowerPoint slide also helps a lot as well too,
because some people need that visual.
Yeah, so PowerPoints, they help if you lose track of what you need to say. You just look back and you're like, okay, I know what I have to say on this.
I love that.
Yeah,
it's definitely a scary thing because people are so fearful of getting up in front of people and speaking.
So the perspective, so I actually touched on this on my last, I was in Atlanta and I touched on it, and I said, I just changed up my perspective on the fear. So I'm always going to be nervous. Everyone's always going to be nervous. I still get nervous coming up on stage no matter what. And I've realized that I just have to change my perspective on it. So now I always tell myself, it's good that I'm nervous because that still means that I love what I do. If I stop being nervous, that's the day that I stop loving what I do. So I always just love the nervous side of me and appreciate and show love to that side, because then that if I didn't have that, that means like I'm not living a purposeful life, like a life with meaning, you know? And and so I'm always like, okay, this is good. Butterflies are coming in. That means I still love what I do.
Exactly.
And then they go away. When I go on stage, I kind of do my thing, and then
it's like the first minute.
Yeah.
Once you're getting like in your element, you're like, okay, and then it's gone.
It's literally the first minute, and then you find your flow. I'm always like at the beginning a little bit like awkward at first, and then I find my flow. I get to know the audience, and I'm like, okay, I know the vibe now, and then you kind of go in with it. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of a financial question. Any tips or knowledge about the credit system in Canada if it's different from the US?
So I think it's very similar to the US. credit system. It's a point system, so it goes from 300 to like up to 800. It's like the same thing.
Now, does it? Because I mean, someone coming from Canada, does it come with you, your credit? No, right? You have to start all brand new.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same thing. If Canada to US, you start with 0 credit.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching part 1, but stay tuned for part 2, where me and Jasmine really dissect and dive deep into crypto.